Monsieur Ribalet.
Bonjour,
Comment allez-vous?
très bien,
Et vous êtes préparé?
je suis prêt.
Let's go. Do you take your coffee with sugar?
Just black.
Croissant ou pain au chocolat?
Both. Croissant in the morning and pain au chocolat in the afternoon.
The most interesting place you visited on a business trip?
The plant of our customer. It's always impressive.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
The final countdown.
What inspired you to pursue a career in logistics?
I did a summer internship in France.
Best part of the day?
Probably a team meeting when we have the time to exchange.
What do you think are the most exciting developments or trends in the logistics industry right now?
At the moment, probably sustainability.
3 key qualities that makes a successful leader.
Integrity, communication, and vision.
Why Transamexa?
I was working with them at my previous company and wanted to see what is an asset-based company.
Secret to team culture success.
Communication and of course going through challenges together.
Toughest decision for you as a manager.
Hiring people, it's always a bet on the future.
Outside of work, what are your hobbies or interests that help you unwind and recharge?
I would say running is always resetting my brain.
Oh, sorry. Monsieur Ribalet, we
No.
forgot your flowers.
Thanks a lot.
Who has been the most influential person in your career?
All colleagues based in Vienna.
Any piece of advice for your younger self?
Do not be afraid of challenges and go out of your comfort zone.
Cold beet or onion soup?
Tough question for a French, but I would choose salty borscht.
How do you ensure that your team stays up to date with the latest advancements and best practices in logistics technologies?
Communication with partner, communication with other company, and listening to your customer.
How do you prioritize customer satisfaction and maintain strong client relationships?
By listening to them and facing the new challenges with them together.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages.
And favorite spot in Vilnius?
Probably outside of Vilnius, actually, Trakke Castle.
And that's the end. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Answers Unloaded.
Thanks for having me.